Hey, everybody. Acting weird. That's less weird. Maybe I'm in Austin. I don't know it. Hey, Ardario. Welcome to the first minute of our 3 hour stream. Yay. Let's see, 20, 30. Magic Harry subscribed. Is this Title Tuesday? Close enough. It's Untitled Tuesday. Hey, Bobby Fisher. Thanks, Magic Harry, for subscribing. You're the best. So we're going to have a 1 minute tournament, then a 3 minute tournament, then a 5 minute tournament. That's basically all we do with sub or with Tournament Tuesday. Hi, Each Chess Genius. I'm good. Hope you're all well. Karen drove up to Cherokee, North Carolina today to play poker for the next few days. She's playing in a tournament now. Started at 4, so 4.5 hours ago. If you want to play in the tournament, then type !join in the chat on Twitch and then do what it says. Hey, Tristan. It says Wolfgang. Isn't it Wolfram? Oh, wait, that's Tungsten. Yeah, same thing. Watching the Braves game, but they were losing by too much, so then I turned it off. See if they're still losing 5-1. Yep, still 5-1. We won't be on Chess TV until 9, which is in 43 minutes. Long time without seeing your videos, Ben. Why aren't you watching our videos? Do you plan to publish a book? I do not. I'm not a publisher. Basically nap all the time. How can I publish a book? If you want courses, there's Chessable courses. There's about 8 of them in 3 different languages: Spanish, German, English, and probably some other ones. Go Chessable, but stay there. Why aren't you watching my videos anymore? Or the lights just turn off for some reason. Oh, well, I guess new lights will fix that. Although I think it is new. So the tournament is a 1-minute tournament. It starts in 10 minutes. Were you impressed by Gotham's recent resurgence to 23-24 FIDE? I didn't know about it. Sounds good. Sounds like my FIDE rating. Wouldn't call mine a resurgence, though. Go Gotham Chess. Got to change his handle, though. He moves to Charlotte, North Carolina. Speaking of Gotham, I saw the Superman movie a couple days ago with Archer. And it was like a C, C+. Wasn't too good. Bro Coffee, subscribed. Never play F3, and I never did. Good handle. Thanks for the support. Without your support, we can't stream. We need lots of subs and bits and donations and so forth. Then I can afford to buy this iced tea. Yeah, the light came back on. Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing your handle. That's something I will remember, I think. But that's a good handle. Okay, if you want to play in the tournament, it starts in 8 minutes. It's a 1-minute tournament, 1 minute each, bullet. Then we'll have a 3-minute tournament. Then we'll have a 5-minute tournament. Then the stream will end. If Karen gives me updates, I'll update you guys on how her poker is going. I can ask her now. Or I asked her how the poker is going. Tournament started about 4.5 hours ago. What brick and mortar chess club do you belong to? I don't belong to a brick and mortar chess club. I used to own one. That's the closest one to our home. It's about 4 miles away. But I don't really belong to a chess club. Shame on me or something. Shame on you. You used to be a teacher at St. Louis, right? Yeah, 10 years ago. That's sort of like when you got your handle, Bro Coffee. That's when I was teaching in St. Louis. Yeah, I've lived in Atlanta for 9 years now. Caffeine Jones, 100 bits. Thank you. Yeah, it's actually been more than 10 years since I've taught at St. Louis. I worked there 2010, 2011, 2012. Then I was like on and off worker there for a while. You've never taught at St. Louis? What? Yeah, and I have caffeine from my iced tea. Although I did have coffee an hour ago. Archer made coffee. Thanks for supporting the stream, Caffeine Jones. We need one more person to do something so we have a hype train. Either 100 bits or a sub. It's a mini Coke. Okay, the tournament starts in 5 minutes. If you want to play, then click on the link in the Twitch chat. People guessed Andrew Hung cheated and got shadow banned. Well, I didn't see any of that. Anonymous Gifter gifted a sub, and Dope 48109 subscribed. So we have a hype train. We're at 0% on level 2. Thanks, Anonymous. Thanks, Dope. Does your son still play chess? I don't know. I don't have any contact with my son. So I don't know. Yeah, he moved out of state and we don't speak anymore. Although briefly we did some car transaction. Yeah, Spencer, that's his name. My stepson Archer plays chess. He's about 1950. My son's almost older than me now. Yeah. Can't believe I have a son who's 34. That's crazy, like some kind of news station. Okay, tournament starts in 4 minutes. I feel fine. Tired throughout the day, but, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, we have 8 players in the tournament. That's pretty good. Now we have 9. 9. Hey, Zipper. Have you partaken in any freestyle tournaments over the years? I played in one in 2011 or 12 where it was half freestyle and half regular chess. The freestyle games, I went 5-0. That was the most money I ever won in a chess tournament. Go Karen. Caffeine Jones gifted 5 subs. Yay, go Caffeine Jones. He must have had too much caffeine. Now, if everybody can be like Caffeine Jones, then we'll get somewhere. Would you ever consider going and competing in freestyle open tournaments? I would not. No. I'm not a freestyle kind of person. I'm more of a retired chess grandmaster who's not good anymore. That's sort of my niche. How come I'm a subscriber and it says I can't join because I'm already a member? Sounds like user problem. Being a subscriber to the Twitch channel isn't related to playing in the tournament. Let's see what Karen says. Level 10. Average stack about 30 big blinds. I guess they're 20-minute levels if it's level 10. It's like a semi, what's it called? The turbo. Yeah, 20-minute level sounds like turbo. Chess Student C subscribed. You only got a C? 97, what an insult. Wait, what did I say 97 to? Oh, it says you're better than 90% of the population at chess. Yeah, that's not right, bro, coffee. But you tried. And you failed miserably. The lesson is never try. If you're like 1,500, you're better than 97% of the chess population. I'm better than 99.9999 with a lot of nines. They're not related to the number 9. They're just 9. Yeah, C.L. Smith is correct. C.L. Smith is better than 98% of chess players. Caffeine Jones, 1,000 bits. He's conducting the hype train with great prejudice and such. What? I won't take insulting Gotham on my stream. Unless I'm doing it. Song and dance, you're banned. What am I drinking? Pure Leaf, fresh brewed iced tea. Unsweetened, because I'm already sweet enough. Oh, the tournament started and I missed it. Oh, that's because this thing isn't on. Boy, my time situation wasn't good at the beginning. Yay, level 4. Thanks, Caffeine Jones, for crushing the train. Boy, pretty slow for a 1 minute game. And we got 18 players in the tournament. That's pretty good. Thanks, Caffeine Jones, for donating so much to the train. Got to level 4, actually. Pretty good. I went to Publix about an hour and a half ago, and I got the dogs 4 different kinds of treats. What else? Archer and I got Indian food for lunch after I picked him up from school. That was pretty good. We got plain dosa, we split, and samosa, we split. And so forth. I got aloo gobi, obviously, frankly. Oops. Well, I played 73 moves and I had 16 seconds left. That's pretty good for me. What do I think of Birds Opening? If you enjoy playing it, that's what I think of it. We don't have Publix in the Northeast. It's either ShopRite or Stop and Shop. Well, as long as it has the word shop in it. It's Bonarici. It's the last round. Very suspicious game. I even had less time at the end, man. I've never seen the Bird Opening. Can you play it, please? Sorry, I can't. I'd like to. Yeah, I'm a vegan, and Archer eats everything. Archer had chicken tikka masala. He got it hot, and he liked it. And then we split plain dosa, and we split veggie samosa. And of course, rice came with our food. And I got aloo gobi for my main dish. I like aloo gobi. I like saying aloo gobi too. What's the difference between chicken tikka masala and butter chicken? You'd have to ask somebody who's Indian. They look pretty similar. I think chicken tikka masala is usually spicier. I didn't think butter. I mean, I've never had butter chicken. I've never had chicken tikka masala. Do you ever play in the Title Tuesday? I used to, but not anymore. So if you, like a year ago, I was playing almost every week, and then I stopped playing because I don't like Title Tuesday. Also, they have a lot of rules now. You have to video yourself, and you have to do this, and you have to have a delay, and chat has to be on, some different kind of aspect, and I just don't like it. Masala is tomato based ? Butter chicken isn't. Both of them have tomatoes. Butter chicken has that makhani sauce. Butter chicken is Indian, while chicken tikka masala is English Indian. I thought all Indian food was English, and they just, we just think that it's Indian. Pat subscribed. It's Pat. Hey, Pat, I haven't seen you in a while. Butter chicken is actually generally more spicy, funnily enough. It is. Super busy. You? All right, so I won a tournament. Hooray. Time for the tournament. Yeah, I like when people don't cheat, then I usually do better. Let's see, this one will start 2107. Okay, click on the links to enter the tournament or type exclam join. I'm going to go for a 10-second walk. It's more like 5 seconds. Okay, tournament starts in 21 minutes. It's a 3-minute tournament, 6 rounds. It'll start when we're on Chess TV, so we'll get more viewers. Are you having leg problems? No, I got 2 legs. A lot of Indian food is authentic. When I worked in engineering, I worked with a lot of Indian people. We would talk about what dishes at the local restaurant is good and what their favorites are. They told me what was authentic and good. Yep. No, I'm 2-legged. The legs are fine. Sicilian Swifty, did you hear the news today? Obviously you did. The 12th album's coming out, which was announced on August 12th at 12:12 a.m. I can't make those things up because it's true. Yeah, I'm diabetic, but I don't have any leg issues. I have other issues. How much coffee have I had today? I've had 1 cup. Archer made coffee about 2 hours ago, and I had a cup. Where's Sicilian Swifty in the chat? He or she is not saying anything. Too busy trying to buy that 12th album, I guess. Pots per hour. That sounds like when I'm playing cash games in poker. Yeah, I don't think Taylor Swift is running for political office. Sounds like a waste of her time. Roof May can spell Tennessee any way he wants. All right, this tournament has 17 players already, and it doesn't start for 18 minutes. I wonder why Sicilian Swifty isn't talking in either chat. What happened to Sicilian Swifty? He or she used to talk a lot in the chat. Also, they. You can get deported and still talk in the chat. Ever since Sicilian Swifty blundered a piece on Move 7 against me, they stopped talking in the chat. I was blundering pieces before Sicilian Swifty was born. I was blundering pieces before Taylor Swift was born. It's Sicilian Swifty. You almost beat a 3,100 plus GM. Almost? What does that even mean? I almost have $1 trillion, but I don't. Almost. Almost don't count in chess. Yeah, Cincinnati's more difficult than Tennessee or something. How old do you have to be to have a shot? If you had one shot, you almost met a 3,100 plus GM. Damn. Did you make that iced tea? No, it's pure leaf. I made it iced tea by putting ice in it, so I sort of made it. Yeah, Cincinnati has a good tennis tournament every year. Get some top players. Okay, the tournament starts in 15 minutes, and we have 17 players. We'll be on Chess TV in 9 minutes. Someone leaked your Chessable courses. What does that even mean? I don't even know what leaking them means. Sounds good. Someone re-uploaded all the videos. Yeah, on a Chinese site. Yeah, what are you going to do? WKRP in Cincinnati. Drinking Perrier. What year is this? How do you recommend I go through Chessable courses, like studying wise? I don't know. What do I work for Chessable? I don't know. Any way you want to. I think my sister has a TS clearance. I used to have a sister. She had a TNA clearance. It's the only joke I could think of. What's the most effective way of going through these courses? I don't know. Learning wise? I don't know. I know what you mean. I just don't know the answer. If you got offered to do an interview with Hans or Levy, will you do it? Or they're interviewing me or I'm interviewing them? I'm not really somebody who interviews people. I don't think they are either. Maybe Levy does. I don't think Hans interviews people. But yeah, of course, got to get likes and clicks and stuff. Let's say Levy. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I? Go Levy. Hans would be a bad interviewer? I don't know. He might be all right. How did Mihai Suba manage to become a grandmaster despite starting at 19? I don't know, most people who say things like, I started chess at this age or that age, a lot of times it's not true. When someone says they started chess at 19, that might mean they became a master at 19 and that they didn't consider before that to be anything important. It's hard to believe somebody learns the game at 19 becomes a GM. So it's better just not to believe it. It's just hocus pocus. You didn't think I liked Levy at all? Why not? Why wouldn't I like Levy? I rated Levy last week. I started chess at 15. Can I be GM? It doesn't matter when you start chess, you can't become a GM. Can you see the games of the Spanish League? Because I was analyzing these games of Hans, I got a bad feeling. Not because I thought he was cheating, because he wasn't pushing. No, I haven't seen the Spanish League games. You think at your best you have a shot versus Levy. Well, it'll be more interesting at my worst. My worst chess ever, like now, was probably better than Levy. My best chess is way better than Levy. My best chess is 200 points better than Levy. But I'm at my worst chess now, so that would be interesting. What's your opinion on Esports Cup and competitive chess going more in that direction? I mean, I don't think it's going more in that direction, but if it is, that's good. I'm from the year 2070. Quantum computers have solved chess. White can force a win by playing the London system. Well, chess is a draw if both sides play correctly. So go back to 2070 and tell them it's a draw. How did Jonathan Hawkins pull it off? Who? I don't know who that is. He was like 17, 1800 as a teen, as he still is. I've never heard of him. So, a GM I haven't heard of. Must be British. British GMs are like FMs in other countries. So if he's British, that's how he became a GM. Beat other British GMs. Can you predict who will take the rest of the candidate spots? I don't know anything about the candidates, like what the procedure is or anything. I'm not very helpful when you guys ask questions. If you ask questions about things I've done in my life, I can answer those. If you ask questions about stuff that's happening in the chess world, I don't know. What makes British GMs weaker? Well, British people are weaker in general. For example, like American football, they're weaker. They drink tea instead of coffee because it's weaker. It's just a weak kind of people. So when they're GMs, they're weaker too. Like, one of the best players in the country is Michael Adams, and he's in his 50s. It's the only country in the world where somebody in their 50s has like been the best player for the last 30 years. Even Nigel's one of the top 10 players, and he's almost 60. Nigel might be 60. He's 60 this year. British can drink more than Americans, though. They can? GM Simon Williams makes British chess weaker. Well, I don't think it makes it weaker, just typical. Vishy Anand is 50. Vishy Anand wishes he was 50. Me and Vishy are like that, son. No, Vishy's my age. He's 55. He'll be 56 in December. Okay, tournament starts in 7 minutes, and we're on Chess TV in 1 minute. As a GM, does it anger you when you see people clearly buying titles? No. Me and Nemsko are like that, son. Play with me. My name is whatever it is. Well, we're having a tournament, so if you type exclaim join, you can enter the tournament. Just click on the link and you can enter the tournament. Then maybe you'll get a chance to play me, although I doubt it. Bro Coffee, your rating is not very high, but it's not bad for a Canadian. So I got to give you that. Did you break the top 100? I broke it with a hammer. CL Smith is playing. CL Smith, why is your rating so low? You're better than that. CL Smith's going to get paired up in the first round? That's crazy. Might even play me. He won't, but he might. In the US, I was, I think, 8th at my best. In the world, I think my best was like 300. How did you improve to be 2,600 now? Well, I'm only 2,600 on chess.com. That's like being 2,200 in real life. Yeah, have a good knight and a good bishop. Hi, Chess TV. I'm Ben. We're having tournaments today because it's Tuesday, and that's alliterative. Tournament Tuesday. We have sub Sunday and sub Saturday. Friday, I don't know what we do. We have tournaments. If you want to play, go to the chat and type exclaim join, and then do what the links tell you to do. Right now we have 25 players. Tournament starts in exactly 5 minutes. Well, not anymore. All the players under 1,000 all of a sudden withdrew. Windows security. Dismiss. As a GM, what do you think of Trump? Well, as a GM, Trump's like one of the worst people in the world. And one of the dumbest. He's a good mix of stupid and evil. Sort of like Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil thought $1 million was a lot. Yeah. I wouldn't vote for Trump, but if he runs a third time, I'll vote for him because it's funny. If he's stupid, what are the people who vote for him? I don't know, stupider? Is stupider a word? If stupider is not a word, it should be. It's probably more stupid, but when I was a kid, I took one of these tests you take for the state, evaluating how smart the kids are. And it said, how would you say something is the absolute maximum valuable? And it was like more valuable, most valuable, valuablest. And the examples they've gave indicated it would be valuablest. So I put that instead of most valuable, which is correct. Then when I asked why my answer was wrong, the teacher said, that's not a word. Well, the example they gave was you put EST at the end of a word, and that makes it the most. But they gave an example where you don't do that, but didn't say. So I got tricked. Now it seems silly, but at the time I was mad. Why isn't that correct? It's not a word. Man, they got me good with that. Just like best and bestest. Well, that's like good, better, best. It still ends in EST. Who's my favorite Marvel DC character? Isn't Marvel and DC two different things? One time my opponent played D takes C and it was a Marvel. Hard to understand. In the end, I'm a GM, so joke's on them. That's right. My favorite Marvel DC character, I guess, is Trump. He's a DC character. Ba-dum-bum. Psh. Who's your favorite player? Karen. Although Pat is a close second. Okay, tournament starts in a minute. We have 26 players. We have 4 players under 1,000, and we have 4 players over 2,100. So a nice mix. Do you agree with them taking over Washington, D.C. to clean up the crime? I mean, that's not what happened, but less crime in D.C. than there used to be, but I guess there could be less. I basically don't agree with anything Trump does. Obviously, Trump should be in prison. Yeah, I was in prison. I'm the foremostest grandmaster with the mostest. Did you ever host the 960 tournaments? I have not. Can you explain your journey to GM? I can't do it because the tournament starts in 15 seconds. Basically, my rating got pretty high, and I got 3 GM norms. That was my journey to GM. Aren't you against waste, fraud, and abuse? I am not. Those sound like 3 good things. All right, good luck, everybody. You'll need it. Bro Coffee already won. Never play F3, and I never did. Whoa, that was not a good mouse slip. Actually, that's not a bad mouse slip. That was a bad mouse slip. I'm not sure now. Now I'm confused. I guess I'm winning, so not a terrible mouse slip. How's the knight legally there? All right, so that mouse slip worked out well. All right, time to go for a walk. Oh, I could shoot some pool. Yeah, I missed. Boy, I play terrible. Need more room anyway. Too many things around the pool table. It's like the Seinfeld episode. Yeah, that was a strange mouse slip I made. Let's see, G5. I'm still winning after G5. A G5 is not a terrible move. It's a good mouse slip. Hey, rookie, how you doing? There was a famous bridge backgammon player named whose nickname was Rookie in Michigan. He died about 10, 15 years ago. His name was Steve Landon. He was very good at bridge, and he was pretty good at backgammon too. I think he got his nickname Rookie as a backgammon player, but he became world class bridge player. If anybody plays bridge like 20, 30, 40 years ago, Steve Landon was a good player. Michigan had a lot of good bridge players. Barry Crane, Chuck Berger, Steve Landon, Zeke Jabbour. Michigan was pretty good. Vincent Moore, Joan Remy Moore. George Alderton wasn't bad. My stepmom was a good backgammon player. Ugh. Have you ever played open face Chinese poker? I have not. I think Jen Shahadi's played that. Okay, next round, round two. 27 players in the tournament. You can still try to enter if you want. where that big spot is blocking up most of my pieces and pawns. Go, Karen. Yeah, Karen's going to be playing until Sunday, and then she'll either drive back Sunday morning or she'll be playing Sunday. Unclear. Then she'll probably get home Sunday night unless she does well Sunday, then come home Monday, I guess. You can deport Elon Musk because it's your life's ambition. Yeah, eventually Karen will put something behind us. But she's busy playing poker. So not too soon. I can turn on this light. Just plugged in. This is the first day out of the last 27 I'm not playing poker. Wow. How did the other 26 days go? Were you in profit? I would assume so. You had your first 100% accurate game ever yesterday, Thomas Beckett. Congrats. It's Hobo Dog. Good handle. Boy, my dogs are barking at something. Maybe it's my position. Boy, now I'm going to be 2,300 after this game. I only lost like 8 points. I'm going to use the bathroom. Hopefully, I get back in time. position doesn't look too good. But I've won worse positions. It's not much worse, but worse. Always play f6. Moving on up to the king side. To a deluxe e6. Finally gonna make me resign. Moving on up to the east side. Now we're up on the queen's side. Get my turn at bat. Long as I take the queen, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll be moving on up to the queen's side. Yay, I'm in first because people haven't finished their games yet. Are you playing Title Tuesday, Ben? No. Ben, you're the best checkers players I know. It's Thaddeus. It's the other Thaddeus. Who did I draw? I don't think I had a draw. I think I had a half-point buy. I requested a half-point buy. As a Grandmaster, you can do that. It's Julian. Julian, you still live in St. Louis? Is your USCF over 2,400 yet? What's it like being a Grandmaster? It's good. Good. You requested a 0-point buy? Man, truth hurts. No, I'm in second. Do you still run the chess center in Atlanta? I never ran the chess center in Atlanta. That was Karen. I was just the pretty face. No, we sold it about 4 years ago. Justin Morrison's kid chest runs it now. Oh, I'm playing. That's what she said. Oh. My peak is 2366. That's pretty good. You sacked the exchange, played knight f5 and bishop f1. Did you win? Man, that sounds like a great game. Can you send me that game? Can you send it to me? I'll put it in the book. Or we're doing a Chessable course, me and Jeremy Kane. gmfeingold@gmail.com if you want to send it to me. Send me the PGN. I'll get that game in the book. We're writing a book on my rules, so if you follow 3 rules in a row, that game should be there. My email is gmfeingold@gmail.com. Yeah, send me the game. I'll give it to Jeremy. I sacrificed the exchange. And I would have played bishop f1, but I never got a chance to. But I tried. So is it Sicilian Swifty? Is it possible to buy Taylor Swift's 12th album already, or is it like you have to wait? I saw a lot of news reports about her new album. I haven't bought the other 11 albums, but I've heard of her, so that's pretty good. Yeah, my email is gmfeingold@gmail.com if you want to send me the game. Or you can put it on Discord, either way. I read the news today, oh boy. Hikaru gave you a nice shout out the other day. What? That doesn't sound like Hikaru. Why would he give me a shout out? What did I do? I did see him in Saudi Arabia for like 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm not sure if I bought this shirt or Karen bought it for me, but I like it. It's tie dye, but it's sort of like messed up, so I like it. If Karen bought it for you, whose money paid for it? I think we get it for free because we have Caesar's Diamond card. So I think it's we get like garb for free. But all our money is you emailed me. Okay, thanks, Julian. All of our money is shared. So it's all our money. I didn't get an email from you. No. Probably takes a minute. Let's see, is it in junk or trash? Grand Chess Tour Press, that's in junk. I didn't get your email. Maybe it's slow. Or you misspelled Feingold. Either way. Okay, it's the penultimate round or the last round. Something. It's the last round. They had to count them all. Now they know how many Mikhails it takes to make tall. I'd love to play F5 soon. And I did. I saw a film today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. Though the holes were rather small, I'm mixing up the lines. Now I know what the bathtub pawn structure looks like. Do I need a pawn here and a pawn here for the bathtub pawn structure? Or is it bathtub just with these four? Is that already a bathtub? Seems like it. They had to count them all. Now they know how many Mikhails it takes to make tall. I'd love to Botvinnik you on. Position sucks, man. I guess it doesn't totally suck. It just sucks. Like, totally, dude. Yeah, you should all listen to Chris Cornell's version of that. Chris Cornell's the best. R.I.P. Position sucks less now that he took on h6. They had to count them all. Stop the game, it's too exciting. This is why you guys never beat me. You play better than me sometimes, but you always play really slow. Then the final position, somebody's better, doesn't matter who, and then I have a minute and a half and you guys have no time. That's why I lose to higher rated players. They have lots of time and I have no time. That's why it's so much fun to play in Title Tuesday. I get to lose a lot. I mean, like the moves don't matter now. He has 20 seconds and I have 2 minutes. So it doesn't matter what moves are made. Always sack the exchange. Can I challenge you? You can do whatever you want. It's the United States of America. If you were to travel back in time to play a GM, I'd probably play Morphe. I wouldn't play a GM. I mean, I've seen Tall at tournaments. I wouldn't travel back in time to play them. But I would definitely travel back in time to play Morphe or Fisher. Not that I'd want to play them, but just because you guys asked the question. Get revenge for my dad against Fisher. Yeah, I won by a point. That's good. No, my tie breaks weren't as good as the guy in second. All right, congrats to everybody who competed. Okay, the next tournament starts in 14 minutes. It's a 5-minute tournament, 4 rounds. He's a maniac on the chessboard. And he's resigning like he's never played before. I never got your email, Julian, if you're still here. GMFINEGOLD@gmail.com. Check that email address. You should have my email from 15 years ago. Same email. Well, not 15. Wait, it was 15. Yeah, I've had this email for 15 years. As soon as I got my last norm, somebody at Google that I know got the email for me, so nobody else would take it. Michael Sembello is correct. Originally, that song was like for some horror movie, like about a maniac, but then they used it in Flashdance. Okay, to join the tournament, click on the links in the chat, in the Twitch chat, and in the YouTube chat. The links are everywhere. No, it's GM Feingold. Man, Ed Hatman almost cheered 10,000, but he put a space. Darn. That would have been a good cheer. Assuming he has 10,000 bits. It was either a typo or he was just kidding. Would you ever try a Stafford Gambit in a game? I play the Stafford Gambit like every stream. I wouldn't try it in a slow game, no, but like in a 1 minute or 3 minute game, sure. First, when you're nothing but something, something dark side. In a something, you something, say goodbye. Da, 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 da. Dun, dun. I hear the music. Close my eyes. I see a Swiftie. What do you prefer, the Berlin or Carol Khan? Your spelling of Carol Khan is shallow and pedantic. I played the Carol Khan with black occasionally. I've never played the Berlin. Berlin's probably a sounder opening. Or do you mean, is there like a rock group Carol Khan and you mean Berlin? No more words. Da da da. Go Berlin. Man, that song's older than me, except, it's not. But nothing's older than me. Nothing. Ozzy Osbourne was older than me. Yeah, when you get to my age, people your age and older start dying. Man, the truth hurts. C.L. Smith will never die because he's younger than me. And he's got the 15 in his handle, so he's always younger. Okay, tournament starts in 9 minutes. 9. If you're on the Twitch chat, type !join. I guess I can do that. Click on a link to play in the tournament. Your spelling of clam is terrible. Made in China is banned. All right, you're unbanned because of the sad face. Okay, we have 12 players so far. It's a 5-minute tournament. It starts in 8 minutes, and it's 4 rounds. Nice and quick. Yeah, I'm not going to hit 75. What am I, 55? Yeah, I don't think I have 20 more years. My parents passed away at 77 and 78. They were in better health than I am. So I don't think I'm going to make it that far. I think Karen's parents passed away like the same ages. I think they were like 77, 78. I think both of them. Yeah, when I met Karen, 3 of our parents were alive, and now none of them are. Man, the truth hurts. Her parents were really nice people, too. I mean, my parents were, too, but I'm saying her parents were nice. Do you have kids? What? How do you know who I am? Ugh. Anyway, you're banned for asking if I have kids. because you don't know the answer. Do you think the norms are fair or unfair to a team achieve an IM or GM? What? Yeah, I have two children. They're 34 and 23 years old. And I have two stepchildren, and I have an ex-stepchild. My first wife has a daughter from a previous marriage. So she was my stepchild when I was married to my first wife. Or something. And then I have two stepchildren now. One just graduated college, and the other one is starting 11th grade. Started this week, I think, actually. Or was it last week? Oh, it was last week. That was close. "90-year-old Ben streaming?" And I hope I'm not streaming when I'm 90. Also, I hope I'm not 90. Does Archer still play chess? Yeah, Archer played like a month ago in Charlotte and gained a lot of rating points. He's like 1950 now. Why does Dunkin' take away the donuts? It's like Domino's took away the pizza. It's the same thing. Can I teach you tips on how to play Blitz? Yeah, play fast. Don't lose on time. Caffeine Jones wants to be 90. Ugh, not me. I don't even want to be the age I am now. Terrible. I asked Karen how it's going. I said I want to update the viewers. It's Karen. I'm short. 14 big blinds. She said level 13, I'm short, 14 big blinds. I asked if she's close to money yet. She's writing a long response. 4:20 till the tournament starts. 4:20. We have 16 players so far. Late reg, over 240 of 640 left. Well, late reg over. So 640, they're going to pay like 80 people. And there's 243 left. Sounds like about 80 get paid with that many people. Something like that. What's the buy-in? 400. You're not in the last place. You're just the lowest rated. Everybody's tied for the same place. Nobody's played chess yet. Okay, there's pi minutes left to enter the tournament. Pi minutes. 18 players so far. Yeah, the tournament started at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, over 600 is good. Well, Karen's good when she's short stacked. Okay, tournament starts in 2 minutes. We got 17 players. I thought we had 18 players. What happened? Okay, less than 2 minutes. Don't forget to enter the tournament. I'll put the links again. $19 players. Can we get 20? Tournament starts in 1 minute. It's a 5-minute tournament. It's 4 rounds. I don't know what Karthik just chatted. That was weird. Why is NM higher than you? No, it's Julian. Because it's Julian, that's why. 22 players. Your title isn't directly related to your rating, especially your chess.com rating. But probably because he plays better than I do. I'm what you call an old and retired GM. Julian is in his prime. Don't look at me. I'm in my prime. Will Julian become a GM? What? Your spelling of Julian is shallow and pedantic. Oh, it's a 5-minute game. I always think it's 3-minute. No more words. No more words. Also, I won. What? I didn't think he'd see his bishop was attacked or care. Mm-hmm. No more words. No more words. Ugh. I wasn't going to pre-move bishop a3, but yeah. Oh, Karen says 96 get paid, 198 left. $198 left, 96 get paid, and late registration's over. All right, thanks, Julian. Jimkin Chess subscribed. Go, Jimkin Chess. Yeah, the problem with a 5-minute tournament is if my game ends quickly, then there's nothing for like 8 minutes, which isn't a big deal. "24 players in the tournament. I think you can still get in. There's about 4 games left that are going on now. Or I guess 5? No, 4 games left. The time I lived with Hikaru. What? I've never lived with Hikaru, but those are good stories. The time I lived with Hikaru. I could make up some stories about living with Hikaru. Somebody said that Hikaru said something nice about me on his stream recently, but I want to know what it was. The time I lived with Anand? What? Now you're just making up funnier stuff. What GMs did you live with? None. It's Jimkin Chess. Okay, round 2. Man, tough tournament. Round two, and it's already 2,000 player. The time I lived with Sam Shankland. No, anything but that. I've shared hotel rooms with Anand once with several other people, but I wouldn't call that living with him. Although your definitions may vary. "26 players in the tournament. That's not bad. Excuse me. What? Yeah, good game. Good job. When do we see GM finaled on the Olympia stage? Yeah. There's one game left until the next round starts. And here it is. Looks good for Sicilian Swifty. Okay, next round. Well, I don't know what to do here. I guess this. Okay, I found a way not to get mated immediately. Well, now I don't know what to do. Just resign. Yeah, nothing I could do there. Well, let's see how Julian's doing. Julian's not doing well. What is he, me? Yeah, after Queen D1 check, it's pretty much over. Yep. Yeah, I have the same score as Julian. That was my hope. Okay, last round. Let's see what Karen says. 23 big blinds. Ooh, better. Karen had 14 big blinds. Now she has 23. So that's good. Okay, there's 3 players with 3-0. So I'm looking to tie for a third and get the bronze medal if I can win the last round. $162 left, 96 get paid. Very suspicious. Thanks, Pat. You gonna report him? Who should I have reported? Yay, I got third on tiebreak. Although it looks like me and Swifty got the same tiebreaks, 9, but somehow I got third. All right, time to raid somebody. Ooh, Gotham chess. All right, I'll see you guys on Friday. And then tomorrow there's a class on MVL, my Wednesday class I do every Wednesday at 6 p.m. The Exclam class gives you information. Thanks for supporting the stream, everybody.